So, how to handle a soul tie? Well, the Bible tells us and it teaches us, Romans 12, verse 2, that your life be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your life be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's teaching us a powerful tool that for you to transform your life, for you to transform bad habits, soul ties in this context, right? You need to renew your mind. You need to change your thinking. Like I said in the previous video, a soul tie is simply an emotional response to something that has made you feel good, and now you've attached the good feeling with the person. So what you need to do is to reprogram your mind in a right way, in a different way. For example, let's say that you're a person who suffered from severe lack of confidence, and you started dating a guy and he always made you feel good. He always told you you're beautiful. He always told you that you mattered. What do you need to do? You need to start loving yourself, telling yourself that you're beautiful, so that you then take away the power that he had over your emotions in that regard, and you start affirming yourself, making yourself feel good. Right? Let's say that you dated a girl and she always boosted your confidence. She always told you that you look good, even if everyone else thought you didn't look very good, right? What should you do? You should really just start telling yourself that you look good, and you should start taking better care of your body, make yourself more presentable, get a fresh haircut, start taking care of yourself. Let's say that you had someone who always pulled through for you financially. So you developed a relationship with them based on an addiction to them based on, and a soul tie to them based on they're always willing to contribute towards your financial needs. How do you do this? You need to renew your mind, believe that you can provide for yourself, believe that God is your source of provision, and actually get a job and start working and taking care of yourself. So it might sound simple, but it's actually hard. Actually, it is simple, but it's really hard to do. It's not an easy thing to do, to renew your mind. Also, start reading the right books. Another thing that you need to stop doing in order to break such soul ties is to maybe even stop talking to the person. Of course, if you've been sleeping with them, you need to stop sleeping with them, right? And break the soul tie, because every time you're sleeping with them, every time you're orgasming, and even just the idea that someone wants to sleep with you, you're associating this dopamine rush with that person. So you need to stop sleeping with them, and you need to start affirming yourself better. You need to really start taking care of yourself and understanding that you don't need someone else to take care of you. You can take care of yourself, and you can feel good about yourself. The most important renewal that I recommend is for you to renew yourself in the Word of God, to start seeing yourself as God sees you. He calls you some amazing things. He calls you a king and a priest. He calls you the light of the world. He calls you his child. He calls you, this is God, the God of the universe, and he's calling you all these amazing things. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you break a soul tie, by renewing your mind, right? You transform your life, your whole thinking. You break soul ties by renewing your mind and taking responsibility and of your own life, right? Instead of hoping that someone makes you feel good, you take that responsibility upon yourself and you make yourself feel good. Man, oh man, that's me breaking down soul ties, and I don't think I've heard it broken down like this. I want to thank God for sharing these things with me, because he told me these things in meditation. I encourage you to pray. I encourage you to meditate, right? And I encourage you to really seek the Lord for yourself. Don't just take what I said as everything, right? Go and research, go and read. But that's my belief, my core belief on soul ties, that they're not spiritual and they're not physical, though they can eventually affect, because your thinking can affect your doing eventually if you think that way long enough. God bless you, and see you next time.